try to let the date know that it's not material. I am Faith Hill. I'm a staff writer for the family section at The Atlantic. I actually started it kind of unintentionally. I wrote a story here, a story there. I think one of them was inspired by the Bennifer split, actually. I wrote about exes who get back together. I actually majored in cognitive science in college, and I was really interested in how psychologically rich some of these stories were. And I feel like sometimes people sort of think that it's not super intellectual or don't take it that seriously. But I really think that it's fascinating and kind of existential. It's the things people care so much about on an individual level, and then also on a broader level has huge implications for the economy, politics, fertility rates, a lot of things that are shaping our nation in our current moment. I don't have any groundbreaking advice for my friends that I think would change everything. I think a lot of times what they really need is just someone to listen to them talking about what they're going through. Advice can be amazing, but one thing that I have come out of my reporting feeling is just it's usually not an individual person's fault if they are having a hard time dating or if they're single and they don't want to be. There are a lot of sort of larger societal factors that make it really hard right now. There's actually a whole industry that's made for giving people advice. Sometimes it's helpful, it's not all bunk, but it bothers me a little bit that there are so many people who are sort of building their careers off of making people feel like they are dating in the wrong way. And as I said, there are societal factors, but there's also just luck. I think a lot of it is luck. I do see people's expressions change. I feel like their face kind of drops. And I try to immediately follow that up with I'm not writing about this date, haha. Yeah, it makes people a little bit nervous, which I totally understand. But honestly, my own dates don't change that much about what I think about dating or what I'm writing about. If I was just going too much on anecdotal accounts, my stories wouldn't be very good. They're mostly based on research and interviews. I think a lot of what I write about is, not actually romance, but singlehood. Why there are rising numbers of single people in the US and a lot of other countries, and sort of what is going on that, is making a lot of people feel kind of hopeless about dating. On the one hand, it's really comforting. A lot of times dating is not working out for me, and I feel a little bit more it's not my fault, but it can also be a little bit daunting. It does feel what is the point of going on one more date if it's not working for so many amazing people that I'm talking to for my stories? Interview sources who I would never know that they have been single for years and feel really upset about it. They're incredible. And so it does feel sometimes a bit of a bummer, but also hopeful, because I know also that the people I talk to about dating have so many other things that make their life meaningful, and that reminds me that I do too.